Now the fourth part, 31st. Small block is sliding from a smooth inclined plane starting from rest at t equal to 0. Let Sn be the distance travelled by the block in the interval and in the nth second. Then the ratio of Sn to Sn plus 1, you know, because its acceleration is constant, Snth would be proportional to what we say 2n minus 1. So what we have, Sn upon Sn plus 1 would be equal to 2n minus 1, and here it will become n plus 1 minus 1. So that would be 2n minus 1 over 2n plus 1. So option 3 is the right one. Next. The velocity of a small ball of mass m density d when dropped in a container filled with glycerine becomes constant after some time if the density of the glycerine is d by 2. So the density is half, so we can directly say the buoyant force would be mg by 2 and mg acts downwards. So definitely that viscous force, that is the overall force must be balanced, so viscous force must be equals to mg by 2. So go with option 2. Next. Give certain terms associated with flow of current through a conductor, gives mathematical relation involving electrical quantities, match 1 and 2 with appropriate relation. Drift velocity NEVD, no, this is J equal to NEVD, so this is D is Q, so D is Q. We are left with two options. So now compare C, relaxation period. Tau is what we say, tau is E by m tau, that cannot be possible. E equal to rho J is basically E by J is resistivity, so B is S. So B is S, okay, so we can take it from here also, the second option, and that means C is P, okay, that was the relaxation period time that we can make it out. And the drift velocity, what we say, yes, it is equals to E by m tau. So this is now we are short, 33 is second. Next. Radioactive nucleus undergoes spontaneous decay like this. So here Z is decreasing by 1, Z decreases by 1, that means it is beta positive decay. Z minus 3, that means it is an alpha decay. Z minus 2, it increases by 1, so it is beta minus. So there is the atomic number of element X, the possible decay sequences beta plus alpha beta minus. So go with option 4. It's surprising to see beta plus in the NEET paper, but it has come. Next. Match column 1 and 2, again we have a matching. So VRMS pressure, average kinetic energy of a molecule, and total internal energy of 1 mole of a diatomic gas. So for diatomic gas we know is a 5 by 2 RT, so D is equal to R. So dr, I can directly say option A. Now let me check A, the root mean square of the gas molecules, you know A is Q. Pressure exerted is 1 by 3 mn VRMS square, yes, and average kinetic energy of a molecule. This is basically the translational kinetic energy should be the correct word, but we can go with what is we are provided with. So the fourth is that. So this completes your section A. Now coming to the section B. In the product, F is equal to Q V cross B, Q V cross like this. Q is equal to 1, V equal to this, F is equal to 2. What would be the complete expression for V? Okay, so it's a very interesting one. So one thing I can directly say, B is definitely going to be perpendicular to F. So just first of all, the best way is check F is perpendicular to B or not. So if I check it, it is 4, 6, 24, positive 24. This is minus 120. This is 12 and 8, it is minus 96. So what we have, minus 96, minus 120 and plus 24, it cannot be the answer. Next. 4 and minus 8, that is minus 32, and this is plus 160, and 12 and 6, that is minus 72, it is also not a possibility. Next, 4 and minus 6, minus 24, this is plus 120, and this is minus 96, this is satisfying. Next one, 32, and then what we have, 28, 160, 12, 6, we have 72, not satisfying, so only the third is the possible answer. Next, from a circular ring of mass m radius r corresponding to a 90-degree sector is removed, the moment of inertia of the remaining part of the ring about an axis passing through the center of the ring and perpendicular to the plane of the ring is k times mr square. So the total mass is m. Now what the mass remaining is 3m by 4. So the formula remains the same. It would be mr square. So it would be 3 by 4 mr square. So it would be option. The next one, 37, now 38. Okay. The three resistors R1, R2 are connected as shown in the given circuit. The ratio I3 by I1 of current in terms of resistances used will be. Okay, so what we have, we can directly say I3 would be, total current would be I1, and in the parallel we say the resistance is, the current is divided in the ratio inverse of the resistance. So we can directly say it would be R2 over R2 plus R3. So that would be the answer. So I3 by I1 is R2 over R2 plus R3, option 3. Next. A ball of mass 0.1 kg dropped from a height 10 meters strikes the ground, rebounds to the same height. The magnitude of the impulse, we can directly say that is equal to 2 mv, and v is equal to root 2 gh, 2 into 10 g, and this is 10, so root 200. So 2 into m is 0.15 into root of 200. So it is 0.3 into 10 root 2, I can say. So it is 3 root 2, 3 root 2, 3 root 2. What we have, 3 root 2 is approximately 3 into 1.4, that comes out as 4.2. Go with option 3 in this case. Next one. Step down transformer connected to an AC main supply of 220 volt is made to operate at 11 volt 44 watt lamp. Okay, ignoring power loss, what is the current in the primary circuit? So first of all, you can make it out the current. P is equals to IV, so current is equal to 4 ampere here. So 220 to 11 volt, that means the potential is dropped by 20 times, so the current would have increased to 20 times. So the current in the primary would be 4 by 20, or you can say it is 1 by 5 ampere. Go with 0.2 amperes. So this is till 40.